Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Meatball and I were really on today's episode. So listen up. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. It's mostly just a list of random things that we talk about. But some good, poignant conversations. And Meatball was busy. She's booked and blessed, so she had to go, and she couldn't even record this little intro. We love you. Thanks for listening. A lot of fun stuff coming up on today's episode. Bye.
Forever Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppyseconds@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you slops, you stupid little fucks, you nuts little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Big Dipper, Spiciest Meatballs, Dipper and Meatball. Sloppy Seconds.
Sloppy seconds.
Sloppy Seconds with
buffet.
Big Dipper and Meatball. And this is the buffet, and we're having it, mama. Actually, I don't think I will be eating at any buffets post-pandemic.
What do you like to get at a buffet?
Mama. Well, it depends. What kind of buffet are we talking?
I like to get a mother at the
I
buffet.
try to find my mom at every buffet I go to. It depends.
Okay, let's talk about different
types
types of
of buffet.
buffets.
Was like a
Chinese food buffet.
Okay.
Oh.
Then at a Chinese food buffet, I'm getting the fried wontons. I'm getting whatever that rib is that's bright
The ribs
red.
are good.
It's a bright red rib. Someone tell me what that's about.
It's ribs. Oh, you're
You
wearing the
noticed the
Zero
shirt?
Waste Daniel
I'm wearing-
shirt.
I've been wearing the sweatshorts and shirt for a while. I got them as a gift at my surprise birthday party.
Oh my
that
god, we
happened
have
this
so
weekend.
much to talk
There's
about.
a
Also,
million things to talk about.
you and I are just husks
Oh, yeah.
of people right
Last night I did 2 shows. I drove my ass all the way to Long Beach,
Oh,
which
did
is
you
like
give
an
someone
hour
a
away.
discount? Did you give him a discount?
No one got a discount last night.
Okay.
But my talent was discounted. No,
Ah!
I drove all the way to Long Beach and did the show. Delta, incredible host, love her. It
At
was
Executive Suites?
at Executive Suites,
Amazing.
and then I drove. Like the minute my second number was over, Delta was like, I asked him, he's gonna come help you with your bags, and I was like, it's only 9. Like last time I did the show, by the time my second number happened, it was 11 p.m. So I was like shocked and freaking out. But then I just drove right to Precinct, got there super early, and hung out with Bitch Pudding and Laganja and Amber Crane and all the dolls in the dressing room. Gabriel Gastelum was there too.
Amber was on your story giving some pornography, honey. She
She's a
had
nudie
the
girl.
breastplate.
She's a fucking naked bitch.
She was like, just posing for her camera.
And then she kept on being like, because if you know anything about Amber Crane, please look up Amber Crane. She
She's
is
tall.
Like, she's a tall,
She's
beautiful
a
woman.
beautiful
But
giraffe.
her Facebook, she used to post shit like, I'm looking for a cock. Like, she was just like very forward about what she was into and like what she needed, and she would get it.
I'm looking for a cock tonight.
Yeah, but she last night she was like, someone hacked my Facebook and was posting all sorts of nasty stuff, and I was like, that was you. We all know it was you. It's been you for the last like 4 years.
You try to say someone hacked your Facebook for 4 years looking for cock?
Okay, why are you beat up? Did you just get back from your bear hunt in the
I have
woods?
some questions about the logistics. The Executive Suite show is earlier.
Yes, it started at 8:45.
Oh, so they ran a prompt. Show.
Well, okay, so Morgan
it's gotten
McMichael's, God love her.
But
Well,
it's gotten
it used
earlier
to start at
because
9.
the inside of the is more open afterwards. Because it used to be they would sort of push the show to later because like no one could go inside or do anything. But now,
yeah, and so then everyone would hang out. But now you can go inside. But even last time I was there, you could go inside. I think the difference is the hosting styles between Morgan and Delta.
oh, because Delta was
wants-
hosting.
Yeah, Delta was hosting because Morgan is in Albany, New York, upstate where you were in the woods. We're gonna get to that. But Delta's style is very much like this show is gonna happen. You're gonna get a few jokes. You're gonna get like what you need, and I'm gonna entertain you. But I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a slog. Not that when Morgan's hosting it is, but Morgan likes to go
drag
down.
Morgan, wow,
This is not
Morgan
okay.
is giving you gigs.
Morgan gives gigs on gigs on gigs. She's high energy, and she'll go down and like talk to people in between numbers. Like she's working on like her
Well, here's the
HBO
thing.
special. You know what I
Girl,
mean? She's got
no,
a lot of
here's the
stand up to
thing.
get out to the world.
You and I love to go to drag shows, but we
Love 'em.
just want to watch the show part and then be done. We don't want to sit and wait and hang out. We don't want to hang out after. I want them
No.
bang, 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 and then I want to go do my other things. Other people,
I want to go to the taco truck.
other people, when they go out for an evening of entertainment, they like to luxuriate in the evening. They want to hear Morgan ask whose birthday it is and tell some jokes. That's
But
the
Delta
whole
did
experience.
that. But Delta did it at a.
well, Delta, she's a pro,
She is. I love her.
isn't she?
Also, it was that thing in the dressing room where I was being like obnoxious. Like I was just trying
So
to get
every
any-
time you're ever in a dressing room?
Yes. Well, you should have seen me in the precinct dressing room. 2 tequilas in, and I was like, "Who wants to hear me talk straight for an hour?" No. But Delta, I can't. I don't think she listens to our podcast. I can't tell. if
We're
she
going to have
hates
her
me
back on.
Yeah, we have to. I can't
That's
tell
the
if she
magic.
hates me
What you're
or
saying
like doesn't
is the
think that I'm
magic
funny.
of Delta.
Because I'm talking at you and you're listening. Like you are actively listening, but you are not giving me a response.
Girl, she'll
and that
like
only makes me
maybe-
want to work harder for you, mommy.
She'll maybe give you like a, oh, okay.
Yes, that's what it is.
Oh, so you parked over there? And you're like, are you reading
yeah.
me?
And then, of course, before I left, I listened to the Soup Plantation episode again of Very That because it's and she was like, and I was like, it brings me so much joy. And she went, because I shit myself. And I was like, well, no, just the way you tell the story. And I started repeating it back to her, and she was like, yes, I said that. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening.
Oh my God.
Okay, so let's talk about upstate. When did you get back? 'Cause you're very tired. Would you take another red eye home?
No, I got back last night, but traveling from New York is a long journey. And I took the train, so it's like the train to the air train to the terminal, and then you get to the terminal and you're like, oh, I guess I have 90 minutes because I didn't want to feel rushed waiting 20 minutes for the A train, so you like leave early. And then I got there and I was waiting and then they were like, hey, we have like a 20-minute delay, but it's just like a cleaning thing. And like, and then like 20 minutes after they go like, hey, when they were refueling, they spilled fuel all over the ground underneath the plane. So we cannot put you on this plane until that's all like cleaned up and dried and safe. So it wasn't even that bad. Ultimately, we landed like 20 minutes late in Burbank. But it was just like a ton of like sitting around and just waiting and waiting and waiting. And some people are so good at being productive when they're at the airport. All I can do
Absolutely
is
not.
like stare at people and like eat
Find
chips.
the Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, you eat chips. I
Well, I
literally
don't
go
know.
and find the biggest
Nuts.
like sandwich.
Cracker. No, I don't want to ever be full on an airplane.
Baby, why not? If that's your last flight, if that plane's going down, don't you want to go down on a full stomach? If you end up
don't you
trapped
remember
in the
that I
jungle-
like to have I like to be in like tied up tight lace shoes, like good shorts on, like I'm ready to run.
Oh yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if the airplane's going down,
But
I'm
see,
running
I
out
want
of the airplane.
Same. I love to run, but I need the calories if I'm gonna do it.
You need a carbo load. And then of course when we landed, because I guess you don't know because you've been driving yourself now, but you're probably driving yourself to these gigs because Uber and Lyft is such a nightmare these days out here in
but
LA.
Burbank is it? Well, yeah.
It-
It cost me my first night out. It cost me like $80 to go from my house to precinct, and that is a 15-minute drive.
That's crazy. That's like New Year's Eve surge pricing.
Yeah, and it wasn't even surge.
It wasn't expensive. It just like I called a car, 10 minutes in, it canceled. called another car, and it was like, it will be here in 17 minutes. And I'm like, cool, I have now just spent a half an hour waiting for a car. But I think that's going to be the reality, honestly, for a little bit. And
you should have told me I could have come picked you up on the way to the gig.
But I have too much anxiety to call the car at the baggage claim before I have my bag. But I think the hack is,
you do that, you make them wait.
Eat the $5 cancellation fee if you don't get your bag in time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also,
but is that rude?
No, it's not. But also, how much stuff were you taking with you? You were gone for less than a week.
Here is the other thing.
So why would you check a bag? Here's the thing.
I didn't check a bag.
Jennings family.
I did not check a bag, but I'll tell you what happened.
They forced you to check it.
Correct. Okay. And then
I hate it!
So when I checked in online, I had like a tiny little bag. When I checked in online to fly back, it said, FYI, you have to check your carry-on. You are not allowed to carry on. And I was like, well, I didn't buy that kind of a ticket. And they were like, you're not allowed to carry on bag. And if you bring it through security and we are forced to gate check it, we will charge you $65. And this, I flew JetBlue. I didn't fly Spirit Airlines. And I bought I was like in row 10. I bought like a legit ass ticket. Basically, they're only allowing, she said, starting in 2 weeks, they're only allowing a certain number of tickets to have carry-on bags. All the other, and so I get up to the gate and I said, hey, she told me this wasn't going to happen for another 2 weeks. And he was like, yeah, no problem. And he tagged my bag. He was like, it's free. And I was like, okay. But I know in Burbank, that fucking baggage claim takes forever.
Slow.
And so then I leave it at the gate or on the jet bridge, and I get on, and there are 4 empty overhead bins right above my seat. Like completely empty, to the point where they were like, well, anyone have bags they want to put up? And I was like, fuck, because I could have been home 90 minutes sooner than I was.
Did I already talk about this? But this happened to me last time when I was flying Delta. I flew Delta home from Houston, and I was, you froze. I was flying, I don't know, Comfort Plus, something more towards the front of the plane. Okay. And I had a carry-on bag, and I walked up, and I was like one of the first in the like second or third group to board the flight. And the woman just grabbed my bag and she was like, we're going to check this. And I was like, why? And she was like, there's just not enough room on the plane. And I didn't question it. And she had already stuck the tag on it. Like by the time I was there, the tag was on it while I was asking the questions for it. And it infuriated me because then I got on the plane and I watched everybody else walk on and walk by me to the back of the plane because they were all in the back and I was in the front. And they all had their luggage with them.
Yeah.
And I asked one of the flight attendants, and I was like, can I get my bag? And she was like, once it's tagged, it's like in the system. And I was like, bags go missing every day. Like,
bags go missing every day. You know, it's hard to travel when you work so much because
travel
didn't plan accordingly. And I spent my whole trip being like, hey, friends, can I go do work for 2 hours?
But we pre-recorded our last...
You are 1/10 of my workload, if not less.
I know, but I'm just saying, why? Okay, don't talk down to me like I'm not here.
What if I was just so rude to you all the time?
You basically are.
No, 2A Street.
I had a wonderful birthday surprise. Also, I will
let's
tell
talk
you...
about that. Wait, let's take a break and then we'll talk about that.
I mean, we just started. All right, we'll be right back after this break.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
You know, these episodes are only supposed to be 30 minutes.
Good. I have a meeting at 11.
Well, you always just run them into 50 minutes. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, I give the people what they want, which is more of us talking.
About travel, checked bags, carry-on bag. No.
So unrelatable. What is wrong with us?
It's actually very relatable because everyone hates flying. You had a birthday recently.
I talked to a cancer. You are a gem of a human being. No, yeah, I'm a Cancer, but I don't believe in like astrology stuff. So let's not do that.
There's nothing to believe in. It's just
some people think that like it says part of who you are is based on what time you were born and where the planets were. Much like some people believe in big, large daddy Jesus in the sky. Now, I will say, I had a wonderful time. I did have 2 shows the next day, and that was unaccounted for.
You haven't told the story yet. You didn't even say what happened.
Oh. I got bamboozled. So Michael, my beautiful boyfriend, brought in my friends from Arizona, flew them out, brought Pinche all the way from Dallas, flew them out to come to my surprise birthday party. So he was acting all weird and cagey all day, and I was like, something's going on. And we went out to dinner, but I had plans that night with Tony to go to Akbar and like get drunk with them.
Right.
So everybody I had invited to go out and get drunk with me just slowly started canceling on me throughout the week. And I was like, no one loves me. And then we went out to dinner at this like weird restaurant where, oh my God, the weirdest thing happened.
What?
Someone was scamming these women. They made them pay for a dating, like a speed dating thing. Said it was going to be at this restaurant that we went to, which is a pretty nice restaurant over in like Beverly Hills. All these women were all dressed up in black dresses with like flowers in their hair and stuff for the speed dating thing. We walk in.
Flowers in their hair.
Yeah, I think it was part of the thing. You you'll see me with the red rose, mama. You'll see me in the restaurant.
See me with them red rose.
See me with the red rum. Now all these people, so we walk in and the waiter's like, I'm sorry, hold on. Had to deal with them. And these women were like crying, walking out sad. And I was like, was there a funeral? And like, I was like, no, they all came here for some speed dating thing and it's not happening. It's not real. They got scammed. And so we go out and sit outside and there is a group of women just screaming across the back patio being like, this was my first time ever putting myself out there. My friends convinced me that it was going to be a good idea and that it's okay. And she's like crying, drinking wine. Mind you, everything there was like, the drinks were like $20 for a cocktail. So these women are just like pouring money out to feel better about themselves. And I was like, I hope they all go to a club together or something, because that's sad.
That is a wild thing to witness.
It was, and it put a damper on our mood, because then in the back patio it was me and Michael celebrating my birthday, and then like another couple that was like wine drunk, like kissing and being very like affectionate publicly.
And then a bunch of scammed women.
And then a bunch of women crying.
Oh my God.
So couldn't ask for a better birthday gift. So then we get home, and Michael was like made the excuse like, oh, well, I want to get back to Archie because he's like a kitten. And I was like, he sleeps for 3-hour intervals. So then we got home and I was like, why are all the windows down? And when I opened the door, everyone screamed surprise at me. And I didn't like it.
Have you had a surprise party before?
Never.
Oh, well, he turned it out. It was an actual surprise.
I did have notes.
And they are? More people?
No, that was a perfect amount of people. No, there was just things that I would have done different. I hope he doesn't listen to this. See, now for me, when my brother came to visit, when my brother came to visit, we had like a full cleaning crew come through the house. Like, you know what I mean? There's things where I was like, I wish the house was cleaner.
I think that you maybe walked in and immediately was like, oh, if there were people coming, the house would have been cleaner.
Yes.
It wasn't dirty. It wasn't dirty.
Our house never gets dirty. It was just
messy. Like you had been like living. You had shows the next day. Like
that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I hope everyone understands. Also, note number 2: would have had all the air conditioners running before we got there. Like had the house down to a cold.
Here's the thing: some of your friends who do listen to the show were in charge of readying the house, and they discovered the air conditioners about 10 minutes before you arrived. They were like, what is this? Oh.
But also, it gets colder if we have them running all day. Like, we can cool the house down, but you got to start in the morning.
Sure.
Had I known all day, air conditioners. I mean, lovely party. Beautiful time.
I like you giving notes on the party.
No, lovely party. The punch got me fucked up. Oh,
and only one person dressed in the theme.
Yeah, the theme was Baby Slut Club. A lot of people came in Baby Slut Club merch or with like a hint of a baby thing. Felony Dodger,
wore a diaper.
Friend of the pod, wore a full-blown diaper and then wore it all night. And like people were coming through the party looking at Felony like they were insane. And at one point I was like, you don't have to keep wearing that. Like I was like, you could go change.
She's like,
it's close to 2 a.m. You don't got to wear the diaper.
Oh my God. I left at like 10. 11 maybe. You guys stayed up late and then you had shows. You then I woke up working again a lot.
Well,
out here doing those
said,
Doja Cat
I said
numbers.
This last night. I said that. Well, last night I did Survivor. I said this last night, but I for a full year before or right before the pandemic, I was like, I need a break. I don't want to be performing all the time.
Right.
This is too much. And then I got a 1.5 year break, and I was like, I never want to feel that feeling of like, where's my next paycheck coming from? What am I
Right.
going to do? I was like, so any gig I get, I will do. I will do driving to San Francisco to drive back to Papa Tire
Right.
to then do the show that night. I don't care anymore. Like, I'm just going to keep working. Nothing will stop me.
That's amazing. Now, how is your stamina? Because that is listen, my trip was great. I was tired the entire time because I have spent so much time not being active. It's been crazy. Like, I flew and I was like tired because it was a red eye, but then it was like, nope, walk to the train, take the train, walk up here, do this. And then we were like upstate, it was like, go for a hike, do this thing, walk over here, do all this. And I was like, oh,
Who goes
this
on
is...
a hike on vacation?
And then we drove out up to a like mountaintop swimming hole, which was really cute.
Nude?
No, it wasn't nude. There were families there.
That
Nude.
doesn't mean it's not nude.
And then just even being back in New York, it was like, oh, let's go over here. It's a 20-block walk, which like when you live in New
I
York,
missed that.
right? But I was like, my legs were dead by the end
It's
of the
also
trip.
hot there right now, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
be doing that. Everyone keeps asking me when I'm coming to New York, and I was like, when it cools the fuck down.
You're like
I
the
know.
fall diva in the
Like
fall.
late fall, mid fall when it's cold.
I did have a wild sexual experience in New York, but I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it yet.
You fisty?
No. It was just like a lot of dicks in one space.
All your friends?
It was all new acquaintances.
Sherry pie there. Sherry vine. Sherry pie.
What are you... What?
I don't know. She lives in
What?
New York. She likes to party.
What? What? Why would you...
You know what
What is wrong with...
I don't know. I'm tired and still drunk.
I
So Sherry pie
feel
was not there.
crazy right now. I feel like I need to sleep for a long period of time.
Oh, I'm going to be hitting the hay after I go to this brunch meeting.
Oh, you have a little meeting?
Yeah, it's in public, so I have to get dressed. Can you imagine?
Oh, a meeting in public. Are you feeling nervous anymore about all these people talking about, yeah, I'm double vaxxed and now I still got the variant?
You know what?
You're just
I
giving it
am.
over to God.
No, because for a while
'Cause
there,
you're
I was
very
pro-mask.
religious.
Now I'm anti-mask. Jesus, take the wheel. But I was anti-mask, QAnon, and then now I'm back on. Put the fucking mask on.
So you're going to be like masked up in the club doing your gigs? Just hitting the stage?
No, you know what I've decided is like if I'm in the, but last night I wasn't really running around outside, but
Are you going to wear the chin plastic?
no, that doesn't do anything. I think if I get it, it's at that point where it's like, we are now supposed to be living responsibly, and now we will responsibly get COVID. Like it seems like there's no option. It's gonna happen. Do everything you can to protect yourself, but you are possibly gonna end up like Gina Gum.
Does this go back to our STD conversation all the time, which is like, fuck
Yes!
around, you're definitely getting chlamydia, but go for it.
I mean, at this point, I think I'm probably gonna end up getting it because my job is to be out and around people. But I think because I'm vaccinated, it will not be as severe. And I think 100% of the hospital cases are non-vaccinated people.
Right.
People who are vaccinated and get COVID at this point, I'm not a scientist. This is QAnon. But like
I'm
their
still
symptoms
not
aren't as
trying to
bad.
get COVID, girl.
At this point, I think it is an unavoidable, inescapable thing. Either you will get it or you won't. And I think that's how everyone was acting before pre-vaccine, but at this point now, post-vaccine, the symptoms are less. I'm probably going to get it.
3,000 new cases.
I'm probably going to get it.
Well, girl, I'm going to stay my ass at the house then.
Is COVID gay?
Is COVID gay?
Nah,
I think
'cause
COVID is.
she would have got those Puerto Vallarta faggots real early.
Oh my God. I will say, and maybe I'll tell the story next week. I just feel like I don't have the energy because the hookup with so many people took all the energy out of me. But I interacted with the biggest dick I have ever seen in my entire life.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
Can you send me a picture of it? I'm
I'm
actually on super into small dicks now.
Yeah, girl, after this, I was like,
I'm tired of gagging. I'm tired of crying. I want a medium to small penis.
it was I guess the thing to me that was wild is it was it was so wide.
Okay, so there's this guy on the internet, and his name is.
His name is.
That's
what
what
about
he
that
goes
guy,
by.
Donkey Double XL? That guy's
Donkey's
crazy.
huge. So this guy named compares his penis to the size of a beer can, but I've seen it next to a beer can, and it's not the same size. It's more of like a shorty Coke. You know what I'm talking about?
A shorty Coke? That's very different than a beer can.
That's what I'm saying. So should he call himself Shorty Coke?
I feel like the pictures of this guy don't really do the dick. Like
I can imagine. I have a great imagination.
I turned around and the dick was in my face and I was like, oh.
Did you sing to it?
I pulled like a Janice from Friends. I'm almost done with Friends, by the way.
Did you send it to me?
I just texted it to you. I mean, it's big in the photo, but like it felt like
I've seen his work.
Oh, you have?
He was on, get this, New York Straight Men.
Oh, full throwback.
Full throwback.
Well, his New York Straight Man dick was in my LA gay mouth.
God bless. And on that,
let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
Is the beach in Provincetown? Where? Okay.
Welcome back.
But is Provincetown West Coast or East Coast?
Provincetown is in Massachusetts. So
the beach can't be that pretty. Like, it's a East Coast beach. They're like dark and gloomy most of the time.
It's not gorge, but the water is like very nice. And it's like Provincetown is like basically it's like a peninsula.
You know, when I lived in Michigan, our beach was like one of the Great Lakes. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Chicago, and I would go to the beach at Lake Michigan.
Oh, right. That was weird to me because I'm from I've always grown up like on a coast. So I was like,
didn't you talk about taking a shit in the Galveston
Lake?
No,
not
beach
that Galveston water is good. Okay, you didn't even let me finish. No, I'm just saying, to me, a beach has to like be an ocean. Like when people say like a beach on a lake, I'm like, no, you're on a lake.
You're on a lake.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I would like to.
I'm a beach elitist. Play these phone calls.
You've been an elitist your whole life. I would like to first play this TikTok that I sent you because I think it's so funny, and I think it might play. I think it might work in just audio format. Let me see what you think.
It spicy?
No, can you hear
if I was your server and after you ordered your food, we made eye contact and I asked you slowly, is there anything else I could get you?
Ranch.
What would you say?
In that pause, he licks his lips.
And like does like a sexy face, and the woman just goes, ranch.
Because, girl, the answer is ranch. I went out with friend of the pod, Donnell, for dinner. And we went to this nice Italian restaurant. And I thought it was like a tapas spot. So we ordered like 5 things. Because everything was like reasonably priced, but it looked like it was going to be expensive.
Oh, so you were flaunting your wealth in front of Donnell.
No, no. And then it was like full plate of mussels, full plate of shrimp, full plate of mac and cheese, full plate of bolognese, full beet salad. Like, I thought it was all going to be little stuff and we were going to share it all. And of course, you know, the woman's like, here's the wine list, and neither of us drink wine. The entire decor of the restaurant is wine bottles, like floor to ceiling. And she looked at us like, and we were like, do you have iced tea? She was like, no. I was like, we'll have some sparkling water.
I like the bubbly water.
And then of course, like, she brought us some bread. And I was like, I want butter with this. But like, the bread was just to like soak up the mussel juice, you know? And then, you know, I was like, oh, can I have some Parmesan cheese? And she brought like a huge bowl out, and I was just meant to just take a spoonful of it. I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna like bring me my own little thing of I just like wanted all my like condiments and sides and toppings, and it was like not that kind of a
She
vibe.
was like, this ain't an Arby's, bitch.
Yeah, she was like, sir, this is not a Wendy's.
This is not a, no, what is that? Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh. All right, so should we listen to a couple?
I don't trust a restaurant with a menu as big as Cheesecake Factory, because to me, I also don't like chain restaurants all that much, but to me, it just means that everything came out of a bag or was shipped to them from like some plant in Michigan. Like, I don't know. Love Michigan.
Why is
Love
it
Chicago.
Michigan? Should we
I
listen
don't know
to
why
some
I'm stuck
voicemails?
on Michigan.
Do you feel
play
delusional?
a goddamn voicemail.
I feel delusional.
I'm not here right now. My body is here, and
You
my
are
mouth
shaking-
is moving,
you are shaking
and
your
noises
head
are happening.
so
But I am
intensely.
physically not here, or mentally not here.
Okay, here is.
I'm gonna drink bleach later.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll.
It's a little quiet. That's a little quiet. That voicemail's a little quiet.
Here we go.
Rob Anderson is so hot.
Oh my gosh, this is really nerve-wracking. I haven't left a voicemail in forever. Hey guys, so my name is Emily, and I was listening to your podcast where you were talking to Daniel from Canada.
Oh, everyone loved
And
that up.
Yeah,
Big
people love
Dipper had asked a question, but then he asked like three more, so Daniel didn't get a chance to answer,
Classic.
about how do you approach someone who is trans about having sex with them without it being a fetish. So I struggle with this because I identify as pansexual, and I would love to have an experience with someone, a man with a vagina per se, or a woman with a penis, but I haven't yet. So I feel like I'm not living up to my pansexual dream. Now I know that my dream isn't a fetish, it's just a sexual experience I would like to have. So I would like, if Daniel could answer that question, or someone else could answer that question, how do you approach someone and say, I would like to have a sexual experience with someone, you know, trans, without it being all fetishized? I don't know how else to ask it. I'm a little high, I'm a little drunk, and I didn't expect the voicemail to like go right there when I called, but I did. So I know in my heart that it's not a fetish, it's just a sexual experience I want to have.
Right.
So can someone please answer, how in the fuck do you do that? Bye, love you.
Bye.
Isn't that a fetish?
I want CSI. I want someone to CSI her accent, because she said like podcast, and she's like, it's a sexual experience I want to
what?
have.
I know that accent. It's Michigan.
No, this is a really good point, and Emily is incredibly correct.
But what makes that
I do these like rapid fire questions?
Yes. Well, that's not what this is about, but you do that. What is the difference? I'm confused, because then what's the difference of being like, I would like to have sex with a person of this race? Like, I don't understand the difference.
So I think it's about like, it's about intention and it's about action, because I'm ready to be told that this is like incorrect, but how I feel is I know that there are certain things out in the world that attract me. Like, I like guys with big muscly chests, or I like guys with like mustaches or whatever. So there are certain things that go, like, sort of get me going, right? And then if I see that out in the world, my interest is piqued. And then if I hit it off with someone, maybe we could hook up, right? That's the whole reason people like send nudes back and forth or create profiles, because they're saying like, I want to do this, I'm into this. I think when it becomes when it crosses the line into disrespectful fetish, because if someone says I have a foot fetish and someone else goes, well, I got these feet,
Start sucking.
right, that's not necessarily disrespectful. Where it becomes disrespectful from my point of view is when it becomes objectifying, when it's done under false pretenses. And I think what Emily is saying is that she identifies as pansexual. She is attracted to every kind of person, no matter what the parts that make them up are. And she has yet to experience every part of that like sexual identity. And so I think it is kind of tricky to go like, this weekend I'm going to try and have sex with a man with a vagina.
Yeah.
That's where it's tricky. I think being open to it, and if you're on a dating app like I assume based on the call that Emily identifies as a woman, and I think like apps like Tinder or Bumble or what are other apps that aren't like Grindr or Scruff?
Dyke chat. And
But if those apps have the
let's
function,
have fun.
Girl, that's an amazing. But you know, if you can open up what it says that you're looking for or interested in, you might be able to meet someone on that kind of an app. I do. I mean, this is, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I enjoy when I'm with someone and they like grab my belly and hold it because it's part of my body.
Yeah.
But I can clock it when they're like, suffocate me with your belly. And I'm like, oh, you're here for the belly and not for my face or who I am. Because I think, Emily, if you are, now I'm fearful that her name is Emma and not Emily, but I think if you are,
Her name is Jessica. I'm just
Jessica?
kidding. I don't know. I don't know.
I think if you are attracted to the person, if there's a mutual attraction, if there's a flirtation, there's nothing wrong with having sex with someone for the experience if you're both willing, consensual, and into it. That's how I lost my virginity. I had sex with a professor. I don't have a professor fetish, but I wanted that experience, and we both consented to it and we're into it. I feel like, Meatball, you feel like I'm not saying the right thing.
No, I feel like you are. I just don't know. So I'm waiting. I'm letting you speak that part, and I can't wait to hear what our listeners have to say.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I think there's a very different thing from like just like figuring out a way to just like seek out trans men and shooting off the like, have you seen the meme of like Grindr at 11 a.m. and it's a machine gun? Hey, handsome, hey, handsome, hey, handsome.
Yes.
Or 11 p.m. or 2 a.m. or whatever. If you just like seek it out and you're like, whoever comes my way. But I think there's a very big difference if you just like open yourself up to like a wider dating pool, and then that sexual experience will probably happen. But drag me in the comments if I'm wrong, divas.
Get 'em, divas. All right, next call.
Hello, I have a question. So I just ate lunch at Panera, and is it gay? And secondly, are there other restaurants that are considered gay, like Starbucks or Chicken Salad Chick? Anyway, bye.
Chicken salad chick. What's that?
Starbucks is gay. Panera
Yes.
Bread is gay. They serve soup in a bowl made of bread. Gay.
You know what else is gay about Panera Bread?
The logo?
The
Half
cinnamon
the employees?
the like cinnamon crunch bagel with the like cinnamon on top, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's very gay. I also actually, you know
Also,
what I think is gayer?
Starbucks?
The
Oh, yeah.
Asiago cheese bagel is way gayer.
You know more about Panera than I do, because I don't do that often or ever. As I stated previously, I hate chain restaurants.
In high school, there was a Panera near the bus
Across
stop
the
that
street.
we would go to.
Near the bus stop, you would skip the bus. You'd say,
No,
"Fuck
we would
the school
take the bus downtown.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
other gay. Starbucks is gay because they have at least anytime I walk into any Starbucks ever, there's at least one gay person working there.
Right. That's a rule. And they serve iced coffee, so those things make it gay.
Yeah.
Chipotle is also
Chipotle, very gay.
gay.
Very gay. I'm trying to think. Subway, very hetero. Super hetero.
Well, look at who their spokesperson was.
No, that was a pedophile. So what you're saying is Subway is pedophilic.
Hetero.
Heteropedophilic. Hetero. Okay. Mentally, I'm not here. I am not. Yeah, words are coming out of my mouth.
Did you ever have sleepovers as a kid, like in middle school?
Yes. That's when everyone would take their dicks out.
What?
We've talked about this. Sleepovers are the
Okay.
prime
Then stop talking.
thing for young gay boys to get it while it's good.
That never happened to me.
Then you weren't doing it enough. Yeah, you also didn't come out until like you're a late bloomer. So I already knew that I was on the up and up at 12.
No, you were on the DL at 12. Oh,
Is Hooters gay?
not me
It
talking
can't
about
be.
not me going DL and then immediately think about Lil Nas X. Did you see the music video?
Yes, so good. I also love that whoever that other guy who was singing on it had to have a female touching his body the whole time he was singing to be like, straight. Over here, we keep it straight in this prison yard.
In this prison yard. Though he did look a little sweet when he passed him that book.
Can I say something? And please don't come for me because I am not a dancer. But Little Nas X is a stiff dancer.
Listen, he's no Normani.
I know. I
He's
just think
learning
up against the
to
background
dance.
of all these wild, really crazy, good, talented dancers. When he's doing the same move in front of them and it's not executed as well, why doesn't he do like what other people do, where you like kind of just do half the move instead of trying to do the full move and looking not as good? No offense, I could never.
Because he's so
Actually,
hot.
I probably could. I could probably do it. I could probably do that. dance
His
if
body's
I
amazing. He's hot. The effect of him having all those people around him dancing and him doing it with them makes the product stand out. He's doing what pop stars do, which is not
The
every
girls are girling.
Not every pop star walks in a triple threat. He walked in an internet sensation and a good songwriter and a good vocal performer. His live performances are not that charismatic. His dancing ability is not that great, but he's doing it all, and like he's gonna be so big. He's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. Fucking,
I saw a tweet that said Lil Nas X is doing what Todrick Hall thinks he did. And by that, I guess I mean paying the dancers.
not you laughing at your own joke.
But that was good, and it just came into my head. Okay, well, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. I've had a wonderful time. My name is Meatball. That's Big Dipper. I'm sorry that we're hungover and Dipper's tired. That's just that's what these Tuesdays are going to be now that I'm a working diva. Now, if you want to call us, you can call us at 213-536-9180. You can email us your questions at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. You can follow us on Instagram at Sloppy Seconds or Sloppy Pod, and you can follow Dipper at Big Dipper Jelly or me at Spiciest Meatball, or find me on Twitter at Fat Drag Meatball. Jesus Christ.
Can I ask you a question about a lyric? You let me know if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
If you don't need a seat belt extender, consider that dick return to sender. You think that's funny?
Yes. That's funny.
Yes,
That's funny.
Okay.
I like that.
All right, we're done.
Goodbye. Doodle-doo-doo forever dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitt.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.